Hello, it's Wayne from the UK of England again. Unfortunately, on my previous video, I made a slip up, said it was part two. It's meant to be part three, so I do apologise of my channel again, which I called my cinema room Atlanta Ocean Sea Blue Cinema, which is a big title, but it's something I liked. The reason why I called it Atlanta Ocean Sea Blue Cinema because I fly like to the Caribbean over the ocean Atlantic. That's where I got the idea for the cinema name, which I think is a pretty cool name, which I'm very happy with. Unfortunately, with the projector bracket, it was not very stable, not very strong. When he wall mounted it to the wall, put the projector on, it would pull apart and drop on my head. So what he's going to do tomorrow is I've got wood upstairs is to make a projector shelf, drilling holes at the back where the HD cable can thread through and the power cable can thread through, so it can plug in the projector and the HD cable into the import of the 3D 1080p projector and put it on top of the shelf. It'll be painted black and the wall mounts underneath the shelf will be painted black. The wires will be hidden by soundproof, which are high, which hide the speaker wires high on the wall. Well, I've got BOSE Bose Cube speakers, which hide the wiring, and it's just a pointing with that uh, projector wall bracket. It's not stabled, it's not safe, so he's going to make a strong one out of wood for me tomorrow. He's pretty good at woodwork, the handyman. He's going to paint partly the top bit wall where he's missed, give that another coat, and just a little bit of wall to finish that. Put the projector screen up. Unfortunately, as I said on my previous video in part two, that he won't be able to do Saturday because he's going to watch his son's football match and go to a pottery class with his son. He'll be out Sunday, get most of it done. Said he may get it finished by Sunday, if not Monday or Tuesday or maybe Wednesday the latest. He's doing this in his spare time for me, and he's an industrial cleaner. He's going to bin up the machine, clean the carpet on Saturday, bin it up like new. He's going to cut down the sofa. It'll save us taking it off the front door to get the sofa through, cut it up into bits and dump it into one of the big bins. Cut it up as small as he can, so he's going to use a sword for that, electric one, I don't know. He knows the handiwork where he's learnt off his granddad, you know, from generation to next generation. And it's looking pretty good. Room's a mess. He said, don't worry about the tidy, and we get that all sorted out. Once we dump the sofa, we bin the new one up, bin up that, get it all cleaned up, because most of the do-it-yourself will be done tomorrow and partly on Sunday. But I do worry about things, and then in the spare room where I've got stored away my Star Wars cups, Star Trek cups, not many Star Trek figures, mainly Star Wars ones. Got to come down where to put it all. That's going to be the hardest bit. Binning down some more Blu-rays, put it on display. That's going to be the hardest, doing it, doing the sceneries of movies, figures, movie cups, etc., etc. It's all one nightmare when a room's completed in where you're going to put this, where you're going to put that. It's a nightmare. But at least the cinema room will be completed. It's just doing these cinema displays from movies like figures, cups, things like that. Getting some like bookcases, you know, to display the figures and cups and all that cheap from charity shops or on Facebook Market instead of forking out new. I mean, the sofa I bought off of them, like I said, was 2,000. I haven't had it hardly a year, and it's got Bluetooth speakers, USB. It can connect to the TV, so you can hear sound coming out the Bluetooth speakers in this nice sofa, which is cinema-fied. Comes in 3 parts. He's going to bin that up Sunday. So, and I think before he bins the one up on Sunday, cutting this one down as small as he can and take it down, and then get this carpet cleaned up professionally where you bin one of the big machines up and clean it and all that. So that should be all right. Yeah, as you can see in the video, the big Batman figure, they normally retail on eBay around about 100 to 175, but I was lucky to get it for £10, which is a bargain. And the Darth Vader over there, you can just see, they normally retail for 100 or more. Lucky to get that for £10, which is a bargain. You don't often get cheap bargains like that. Yeah, it's looking good. I can't wait till everything's tidy and all completed. But hopefully, after Sunday's work, I do part 4 of the room. Friday do part 4 of the room, and then do part 4 on Sunday until we get to the final stage when that happens. And I've got my cinema scenery of figures and cups and all that. I can do a proper demo of the projector screen, projector, the TV, my cinema audio stuff, my movie collections, etc., etc. So hopefully, it's like I said before, you may want to make your living room or bedroom into a cinema room, or in an old shed backyard you could turn into a cinema. I've seen in YouTube, and building a cinema and planning it, it's not easy, but it is frustrating when you want to get it out of the way and you can't wait till it's completed, and watching your projector screen and your cinema 4K HDR TV, you just can't wait till it's done. But for now, I've got surround sound set up. You know, I'm going to get extra speakers, so I'm watching movies now. When I watch it in the dark, it gives you that nice effect, but I can't wait until it's completed and do an open premiere with guests to open it up officially. The bath of the cinema room of the Atlantic Ocean Sea Blue Cinema, which should be a few days away. But the opening, I had to plan it from one weekend. I'm not sure if it'll be this side of the month. Probably looking at February. Anyway, thank you guys and everyone for listening, and I hope you enjoy my cinema channel. Every one of you keep safe.